Hi everyone, this is going to be a collective tarot reading. Please keep in mind that the messages may or may not resonate with you. If you are after a personal reading, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is going to be listed below the video. Otherwise, let's go ahead and take a look and see what messages your tarot guides would like for you to know right now. Right now, there's a lot of inner struggle, or there's a lot of inner turmoil in your energy. And right now, your energies appear very blocked. You seem very closed off here, perhaps closed off to opportunities, closed off to people around you. Because of this very blocked and closed off energy, you might actually be experiencing physical or even emotional symptoms that could relate to a certain chakra. And right now, Temperance, I feel like, is inviting you to seek balance, or to try and rebalance the chakras, try and rebalance the energies here. Okay, you could to do that, okay, you could practice opening yourself up, opening up your chakras. There are certain breathing meditations and techniques and like meditation practices that can also help you, especially those of you that are experiencing those physical or emotional and internal blockages. But right now, I feel like there's a lot of inner struggle and a lot of inner turmoil that's going on with your energy. So think of it as energy blocks, basically, and it's affecting you. You're experiencing this energy block. If you feel like you have had a lot of difficulty making decisions, you've had a lot of difficulty being proactive, and you find yourself being reactive, or if you just feel like your opportunities aren't necessarily opening themselves up to you, it's like, the way I see it for you, it's like progress in your life and in different areas of your life has been halted. It's come to a complete stop. Okay, these could be areas of your life that include like love and relationships, friendships, business, partnership, finances, or careers. So you're experiencing an energy block right now. What you are being invited to do right now is to learn how to identify what those energy blocks, what they are, and transform those energy blocks, because these energy blocks are coming up. They're not only being translated as, like, you're interpreting them as physical symptoms, but also like emotional and internal symptoms as well. So energy blocks physically in the body, in the mind, and the soul as well. You could also find yourself experiencing like a really low energy right now as well. Okay, you might not be feeling like yourself. People might even be saying that you're not your usual self. You could be experiencing, yeah, just like fatigue, exhaustion, or just feeling very flat and demotivated as well. Okay, you have an energy blocked. You have an energy block, basically. There is something here that is causing your block. Okay, and your task is to find out what that is, what's causing this energy block. There's there's some sort of limitations, there's some sort of energies that are being stored in your body and in your mind and in your soul that are causing this stagnation. Everything is made up of energy. Okay, everything is made up of energy, everything moves. But right now, there's something here that's not, there's an energy that feels so blocked that it's stagnated and it's not moving. Okay, it's not passing through. It's coming in, but it's not passing through this energy. Okay, so this could be like, it could be emotional, such as anger and resentment, hurt and pain, and you're unconsciously holding on to this energy. You're unconsciously holding onto this hurt, this anger, this pain, this confusion, this turmoil, or you're being blocked by it, and your energy is absorbing that pain. And this is why it's manifesting in physical symptoms, like maybe, headaches, migraines, okay, or pain throughout the body as well. uh, it's some sort of deep, you have to release. To me, it feels like you have to release some sort of deep seated perceptions, maybe. Okay, and I say that because there's something here that you're not seeing. There could be deep seated perceptions that you have, and these could these could manifest as emotional or behavioral patterns. But there's a way of doing things, or a way of seeing things, that just feels so natural and normal to you, that you don't see how this is affecting you. Okay, and basically, because of this, you're compromising your reality. Now, for some of you, I'm seeing a lot of like clutter as well. So a block is anything that prevents movement. It prevents flow. Okay, anything that prevents, progress. This is why where you're at right now is stagnation. This is why you haven't been progressing. This is why you might feel like everyone and everything around you is moving on. They're progressing. They're getting somewhere, and you feel stuck. It's because of this block. This block is preventing movement in your life, preventing movement in a relationship, in a marriage, in a partnership, in business, in career, in work, in a project, and in your overall personal growth. It's making it very difficult for you to achieve a goal, for you to achieve progress. And this is why something has stagnated for you. It's because of this energy block. Okay, you have to declutter right now. You have to declutter your energies. You are storing a lot of energy that is not serving you positively. If anything, it's serving you negatively. It's blocking you, it's stagnating you, it's preventing you from making improvement in your life. Okay, there's something here, and it's something that I feel like it's deep seated, and it's something that you're not seeing. Okay, or maybe you are aware of it, but you don't want to admit to it. Okay, or it's something maybe you're not noticing at all. Okay, so it's time for you to declutter, but to do that first, you have to acknowledge what it is. Okay, because for some of you, it's like you might be aware that there is something in your life that you might be aware, for example, you've stagnated, or you might be aware that you feel blocked. Okay, but you're not necessarily sure what is the reason for it. And right now, you have to identify the blockages. You have to identify exactly what, before you can, declutter, and before you can allow for movement, you have to identify this energy block. Okay, so you have to go you've been going around the problem, but you got to go through it. You got to go into it. You have to get stuck into it. What is it that's causing you an energy block? And the energy block for you is going to be very different to the next person watching this. Okay, so you have to get unstuck. Okay, and that's what's going to be the healer here. It's releasing the block, getting unstuck. So whatever this block is for you, and it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to happen overnight, right? Because for some of you, this block is deeply seated it's deeply embedded in your energies, in your subconscious. It consists of some very heavy energy, like, for example, repressed emotions, repressed feelings, dysfunctional perceptions, dysfunctional beliefs. It could be like trauma, okay, childhood trauma, the trauma you've experienced in your childhood environment. It could be even inherited trauma, guys. It could be childhood memories. It could also be programming, conditioning and programming that's been absorbed from your family dynamics, from your culture, or from your beliefs, religious or spiritual beliefs. The thing is, this is not so simple. It's quite complex, because for some of you, these energy blocks could be even inherited through family, but also through past life. So this is why you have a lot of work to do. So it's all about releasing. It's all about healing right now. It's also possible that you've been going through life and absorbing other people's energies, um, and that happens way more often than we realize. So this is what's blocking your success. This is what's blocking your progress. This is what's blocking your movement transition here. Your spirit is affected by your spirit. Your energy is affected by this block. So you need to consult that part of yourself that feels blocked, that part of yourself that feels the trauma, the hurt, the pain, or that feels those negative self-limiting beliefs. Okay, you have to identify the location. So if you're experiencing a lot of migraines, okay, it could have something to do with your beliefs, your self-limiting beliefs, the beliefs you have about yourself. So identify where those energy blocks are happening in your body, because you're going around the problem. Okay, you're not, I think some of you are aware of what the problem is, or what you're aware that there is an energy block, but you're not really sure exactly what is the energy block or what's causing the energy block. So instead of going around it, you have to now dig deep. You have to go into it. So, you know, for those of you that do feel blocked mentally, the mind, okay, the mind, it reflects your knowledge, and you have been downloading over the years, over the you know the, this over your lifetime. You've been downloading some negative energies which have become mental blocks. These are the mental blocks that have been preventing you from success, balance, and good health. There's an insight. I'm getting a strong message where there's an insight into your mind, your belief system, or even your soul here. This is where the block is coming from. Your life force has not been able to circulate freely, okay? Your heart has been blocked. Your heart has been closed off. You do not, you have a very open and loving energy to you. Um, you are, you have this warmth, this radiance, and this light around you. Your aura is very illuminating here, okay? But you have closed yourself off. You have closed yourself off to the possibility of love, and not just romantic love, but love in general, okay? But it's not because, I don't think you're doing it consciously. I feel like it's subconscious. I think it comes down to those, to emotional and behavioral patterns as well. Okay, you've been holding on to them. You've been holding on to a trauma, a conditioning, a pain of some sort. There's unhealed wounds, and these wounds feel like they stem from the past, but they feel subconscious. They feel subconscious because you're not aware just how negatively and dramatically it's been affecting your life. Okay, and it's been holding you back from living your best life. It's been holding you back. See, you're right now, you're on the edge of this verge, you're on the edge of this precipice. There is, there's a world of expansion, there's a world of growth, there's opportunities for love and opportunities for success, but you're holding on to, and again with the Four of Pentacles, notice how it's the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and Two of Swords. Notice the placement of the objects. It's like right in front of the heart, the chest. So it's almost like, it's like it's this barrier, and it's you. That's where the blockages are stemming from. Okay, it's internal, but it's manifesting externally. And you're closing. The thing is, there's opportunities for love, and there's opportunities for growth and for success, but you're closing yourself off to these opportunities because of these energy blocks. Okay, because of on these unhealed wounds, because of this trauma here. Once you identify, and it's not going to be easy, okay, and it's going to take some time, but once you identify those blocked energies, you can eliminate that blockage, you're going to help heal the wound. Now, for some of you, there's this subconscious blockage, okay? It's for a lot of you, actually, for about probably 90% of you watching this, there's this subconscious blockage. And this subconscious blockage is a mental block that you're not entirely aware of. Intuitively, you might feel like, hey, there's something, like it's almost like there's something stopping you, or you feel like you've stagnated and you've not made progress, but I don't think you're completely aware of it. And this subconscious blockage is manifesting as self-destructive behavior, okay, and it's manifesting as self-limiting thoughts, negative thoughts, just negative patterns, thoughts of patterns, or even like behavior. For others of you, there's also this very strong spiritual blockage that's happening here, and it's caused by a disconnection. Okay, this is caused by a disconnection between your spiritual beliefs and your sense of self. Okay, there's some sort of disconnection that's going on there. So you're picking up imprints around you, you're picking up energies around you, imprints around you, other people's beliefs and other people's attitudes and beliefs about you and who you are and who you think you should be, and it's causing this disconnection between your beliefs and your sense of self as well. There's a lot of relationship blockages too, not only romantic, like married, like relationships, like yes, romance, but also like friendships, family, unhealthy relationships. No, now these are manifesting, those unhealthy relationships are manifesting as tension, okay? Tension between you and a connecting energy, a romantic energy, a sibling, a friend, it's this inability to express and communicate what's happening with you and what's happening with this person, okay? Any physical symptoms that you're experiencing are a way of yourself calling out for help. It's okay, any physical symptoms, migraines, any hurt, pain, anything you've experienced physically, it's a way of your body calling out for help. Don't ignore that, okay? Because some of you, I feel like you've not been aware of it. You've been experiencing, maybe you've been experiencing a lot of like it could be a lot of throat problems, migraines, that has something to do with the mental blockages, the communication, the lack of communication here. You have to follow through with it, okay? Because your internal blockages are manifesting externally. You cannot ignore. There's something here that I feel like is coming up very strongly in your energy. okay, and it's manifesting as physical symptoms, and it's a way of your sense of self, okay, your inner being that's crying out for help. The thing is, it's been long repressed. Whatever this is, you've been trying to bury it, you've been trying to shelve it, you've been storing and carrying this energy for so long, and you don't need to do that. It's been weighing you down. And if you're asking yourself the question, because I can feel some of you asking right now, why now? Okay, why is this? Because as of recently, this has been manifesting repeatedly, this physical symptom, like these headaches, this tension you might feel in your shoulders, your neck area. This has been manifesting constantly, and you might be putting it down to a lot of computer use, or you might be putting it down to a lot of stress, but it's and you sort of been dismissing it in a way, or you haven't been paying attention to it. But there's so much more. This message that's being delivered to you, there's so much more to what you're getting and you're receiving right now, and it's been long repressed. These energies, these blocked energies, you've been carrying it for so long that you are sort of crumbling under the weight of it. Okay, so that's why now, because there's just it's taken such a toll on your body, on your physical, your emotional, your spiritual body, that it can no longer you can no longer support it. Like the weight, how heavy this is, so heavy that you're not able to physically, emotionally, mentally support the weight of this trauma, support the weight of this blocked energy. So this is why now, okay, this is why it's happening now. And you've been, especially with the star energy, it offers such a healing energy here. You're given this opportunity to shine a light on the shadow aspect of yourself, okay, of those blocked energies. Shine a light so that you can drag whatever it is out into the open, because you've been keeping it in the dark. Okay, it's been bothering you maybe on a subconscious level, but you've been ignoring it, or you've just not been avoiding it, not been wanting to deal with it. But it's time for you to now shine a light onto whatever this is for you, whatever these blocked energies are, so that you can deal with it, so that you can heal it. Okay. And notice how you've got the sun and you've got the sun here, you've got the stars, and you've got the moon. That's really beautiful. They all provide light, they all provide illumination. So right now, even if you might be going through something dark, like even if you feel like this area of your life, like you feel stagnated, you feel stuck, and it feels uncomfortable, it feels maybe distressing, or it feels painful, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But there's also something so beautiful about this pain that you're going through, because if you just allow yourself, if you embrace this shadow self, right, this shadowy aspect of whatever this is, you're able to heal this, and you're able to grow through this. Okay, this is an experience, is what this is. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, those repressed emotions, those repressed energies, it was an experience. Okay, it may not have been the experience you wanted to have, it may not have been the experience you planned for, it may not even have been the experience you were ready for, but it was your experience. Okay, it was your experience. It may not have been a very positive one, it may not even have been a negative one, it might just have been a neutral experience, but it was for you to experience, so that you could grow through it, so that you could become the person that you're meant to be, or become the person that you are. But you're blocking that experience. Okay, you're saying you don't want to deal with it, you're saying it's too difficult, you're saying it's too painful, but it's a part of who you are. And you have to, the sooner you embrace this blocked energy, the sooner you embrace this information as to an understanding as to why you're blocking this energy, the sooner you can start the healing process. And this healing process is going to be wonderful for you. It truly is going to be therapeutic. It's going to be like a catharsis. It's going to be very healing, very liberating. Okay, it's going to free you, and you're honestly going to start feeling so much like lighter, as light as a feather, because all of this energy that you've been carrying around for like years and years and years, that's been weighing you down. Okay, and that's why it's starting to take a toll on you, because you've been carrying it for so long that it's your body's way of saying, this is too heavy, I can't keep doing this. Okay, so all of that is going to start like falling off. All that weight is going to, you're going to start feeling so much more lighter, because that's the liberation, that's the freedom that your sense of self is craving, and you have to allow yourself to have access to that. Okay, so all of this blocked energy right now, all of this energy that you're storing, this pent up energy, these repressed emotions, it has to do from the past. Okay, there's something here that you're still holding on to. There's repressed and lingering residual emotions, energies that you're holding on to, and you haven't allowed those experiences or those emotions to pass through you. They've entered your energy, they entered your energy field, but you've held on to them, whether you wanted to or not. You've been holding on to them. It is now time to release those energies. Okay, it's time to release those energies so you can start the healing process, because this is what the Star card is offering you. It's the healer here. You do have to be patient right now, and it's all about, rebalancing your chakras, because some of you, we spoke about having a very closed off energy, very, a closed chakra, closed energies, blocked off energies. So you have to learn to rebalance your chakras. You have to learn to restore balance, because you've got a wonderful loving energy. Okay, but you're closing yourself off. You're closing yourself off to love and just opportunities, those opportunities, they're coming up around you. The thing is, you're blocking yourself off to growth, to expansion, to love and success. Okay, but you're doing, I don't think you realize it. I think you're doing it on a subconscious level, because nobody intentionally wants to deprive themselves of love and success, right? Nobody intentionally sets out to do that. At least I don't think so. So here you are, you're blocking yourself off subconsciously. So it's so important that you sit with yourself and you find out, what is this exactly? Where is this all coming from? Why are you not living the life why aren't you living your best life? Why aren't you living the life that you know you deserve? Why aren't you experiencing the success that you're so deserving of? Why aren't you experiencing, and why aren't you in a healthy relationship with your romantic partner? Or why aren't you in a healthy relationship with yourself? Okay, it's because of those blocked energies. It's because you're subconsciously carrying out emotional and behavioral patterns that close you off to opportunities. And there are opportunities. The thing is, there's been so many opportunities around you, but those opportunities might be manifesting to, like, they feel so close to you. It may be like it's happening to your best friends, or it's happening to your work colleagues, or it's happening to, people that are so close around you, that feel so energetically connected to you. But those opportunities want to have access to you, but you are blocking yourself off from those opportunities. You're saying you're not ready for it, or you're saying you're not willing to embrace those opportunities. Not consciously, I feel like subconsciously, but that's why it's so important for you to discover, and for you to learn, what are those blocked energies for you. Okay, what your blocked energies are, so that you can start the healing process, and that you can, allow access to everything beautiful that you really do deserve, everything beautiful that you're so deserving of. Okay, and these are your messages. I feel like these have been some very big, powerful messages, and I feel like this is a message that you shouldn't skip. It's something that you shouldn't avoid, or you should no longer avoid. So I hope that these messages have been helpful. Thank you for your time, your energy, your attention, and I do wish you guys all the best on this path to healing, to wellness, and to love and success. For those of you interested in a personal reading, feel free to reach out.